How's it going, everyone? This is Flame Gaming Connoisseur, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Monster Online, 3rd year up. And this is the 0.44 patch. And wow, look at this. Look at the snow. And did you notice that the snow has improved? It looks much better now. And so if you haven't checked out what the 0.44 patch is, go and check it out. And man, SV, I love you guys. You guys have been doing a very good job with the patching lately, and so well done. Look at the snow. And if you notice, when it falls to the ground, it actually sits on the ground for like a second before it disappears. This is awesome. I love the snow. And my character's been, yeah, they put out the new textures for the characters, and so I'll show you guys what my character looks like now. Okay, it looks a bit funny, but I've pretty much kept him the same as before. And so, you know, I think before there used to be shadows, but I think SV has done away with shadows, so you can't, so there's no shadows when you look at the character preview. But yeah, this is what he looks like now. Okay. Alright, so today I just want to check out how the AI has improved. Lately SB has been focusing on improving the PvE because I think a lot of players feel that the PvE is too predictable and boring, and there is some mount killers that are attacking mounts. Just now I saw this guy just wearing rags and attacking this other character's donkey, and he failed, but you know, I think he did attack it for several seconds, and that just goes to show you that you know, the guards, they're not they can't really prevent yeah, so the guards can't really prevent. I think this was the guy. Yeah, I think this was the guy who was, I'm not too sure. I did see someone attacking mounts, so. Anyway. So I'm just going to go check out how the PvE works now. And got myself a donkey, because I wanted to, yeah, I've got to be careful around this guy. I think I saw someone attacking donkeys just now, attacking horses. So I'm just going to just give me a minute. Okay, hopefully my donkey doesn't get killed, because lately there's been a proliferation of mount killers right in this area, and I have seen some mounts get attacked, so hopefully my mount doesn't get killed. And and that's part of the reason why I'm getting a donkey, because donkeys are quite easy to come by. So common saddle, horseshoes. Just give me a moment, guys. I've got to feed that donkey as well. Oops, wrong NPC. Yeah, get a simple saddle instead, in case it gets killed. Because the common saddle is a lot more expensive. And that's the one that you use for big mounts, I think, like Kaitors. So just a heads up for you guys. If you've got a Lakaitor, then you will need a common saddle. And I figured out how to use bows as well, so I'll bring that. Yeah, I've got to figure out how to make this mouth-watering cold dal soup. I did try, but for some reason I couldn't get it to cook. So I'm going to keep trying, and so hopefully I can make more of this, because this is very efficient in reducing the mount's hunger. Okay, so what I thought I might do is I'll hunt some Belbus, and also because this guy on the forums, he's asked me to get him some guard fur, and Belbuses happen to drop guard fur in their carcasses when butchered. Yeah, always got to keep an eye out on this area and the hills over ahead. There's always a chance that there could be a plague killer. Okay, so donkeys are not very fast, so but they are fairly easy to come by, and that's part of the reason, like I mentioned earlier, that's why I'm taking a donkey, because my desert horse is extremely fast and I don't want to lose that, at least not on this trip, because that one is very valuable to me, and so are my two Lakiators, Charcoal and Obsidian, both of which were gifts from friends, and so I want to look after those two. And also because one is a female and one is a male, so I can do breeding with those two. And by the way guys, if you're watching this, it's probably the new year, 2017, so if you are, then Happy New Year. Because basically what's happening is that I used to do 2 videos a week, but because of full-time work and family commitments, I've had to dial back on my video making, so now I can only get the time to do 1. But you know, real life comes first, so yeah, you're probably going to be watching this in 2017. But it's only 14th of December at the time of this recording. So I do have a backlog of videos. Alright, so far so good. And so there's some Belbuses over here. So what I think I might do is park the donkey in the bush. And look at the sky. Oh, there's more stars now. That's great. Yeah, and SV has been increasing their staff team, so I think this will be good for the future of this game. Alright, so show you guys my new bow. at you. And where's its carcass? I wonder why it drops all the way over here instead of where it died. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to bring bandages. I did train anatomy, so as you can see, I've also trained damage assessment. So yeah, I think that bow is fairly powerful. Did manage to kill a Belbus with it. So I think what I might do is I'll heal myself with minor healing. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Maybe it was a weaker Belbus. Okay, maybe just one more. Whew, that was a close one. Okay, so what do I think of the AI? I think it's definitely a lot less predictable. However, I feel that it's a little bit bugged as well. I'm not saying that it is, but it feels a bit weird. But that's just my first impression. So I might need to hunt a few more mobs until I get the hang of it. But it's definitely, it's not the same as before. It's definitely become a bit more, the mobs definitely don't follow that same pattern anymore. They don't just attack and then pause and attack. So you can't really just time it right every time. You sort of have to do a bit of guesswork. But I used to be able to just parry and then strike and parry again, but just now, as you've seen, the Belbuses hit me more often than not. And even when I blocked, they seem to not attack when I'm blocking, and then they wait for me to hold my shield, and then they attack. So yeah, for those of you who are new, just watch out. The old tactics won't work anymore. But as you've seen just now, the Belbus died, but then its carcass dropped further away. So I don't know why it did that, because technically it should drop at the location where it died, but just now it dropped further away from. I think that's 2 players. Yep, there's 2 of them. But they're on foot, so they're not going to catch me. So yes, always keep an eye out. There's another player there. Or is that that's an urn. Yep, it's a container. I might just make a beeline for the Tindrem front gates. I've got precious cargo. Okay. Coast looks clear. And so just let me get my stuff into the bank, because I know that there are donkey killers, or mount killers, as I call them. Oh, the snow. This looks way better than the one before it. Before it used to just fall, like, just fall to the ground and that was it, but now it's very detailed. And I think it would be good if SV can make it so that when you right click, it will take off the equipment as well. And that way I can just right click, and then right click again into the bank. Or actually when I close this window, and then I can just right click, like so. Okay. And we need 1 silver coin. Very good, Donkey. I'm very pleased. I hope that you'll serve with me for a long time. Hope that you won't die. Okay, just gonna eat some food. Okay, and I've got more of this appetizing fried pig with whole rice, and this is custom made for me, for my character, because I not only need health nourishment, but I need stamina nourishment as well. I forgot that I should rest first as well. If you see that grey little grey bar, that's my fatigue. And one advice that I would give to all new players, or those who don't know, is if you're going to eat, make sure you rest first and get that grey bar out of the, get it eliminated first before you eat anything. Because what happens is that if you eat the food, then the food will just, remove the grey bar, but will not replenish your reserves. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's how it works. So only eat after you've, eliminated the fatigue. Oh, before I eat, I'll just keep an eye out for this guy's donkey. I'll act as the shield. Okay, so who's this guy? Magician, the adventurer. And look at the new textures. It's a lot better, isn't it? Or at least I feel that it's a lot better than before. And he didn't say anything. He just said hello and walked off, or went to the bank. Okay, well, to finish off, I'll just do a bit of guard patrol. As you know, I formed the Auxiliary Peacekeeping Citizenry, or APC. Or who's this? Okay, it's blue. What is happening here? Okay, so it's that guy again, Barack, ex-Obama. And, okay, so I think he stole something. Yeah, just now I saw him earlier, and he got killed. So it looks like he's being guard-whacked for stealing. Okay, so I'll go back to the bank entrance. Prong. Okay, I'll just guard this area for a little bit. And by the way, if you want to join the APC, yeah, there's a link in the description below, and just either reply to the thread or send me a private message on the forums and I will add you to the list of peacekeepers. Okay, so I don't expect any more incidences. So yeah, I think this area is fine for now. There's definitely a need for more players to augment or supplement the guard patrols. It's definitely not enough to keep the mounts safe. And so just some tips on how to keep your mounts safe. One is to park your mounts between objects, like these two pillars, so that if a mount killer wants to attack your mount, he has to approach from either this direction or that direction, so you know they can't just approach you from any direction they like. And two, you might want to put some armor on your mount, and there is mount armor at the mount equipment vendor. And three, you might want to park your mount under the roof, like here, because I have heard that some snipers with bows, they stand on the roof and then they shoot arrows at the mounts parked out in the open. So just some tips. So if you want to keep your mounts safe, there are other ways. So you know, you can of course think of other ways to keep your mounts safe, but you know, those three are just some of my suggestions. ROA. Okay, that's the ranges of Araluen, and I do like this guild because they align very much with my values and my goals. Well, not goals, but my general way of doing things. So if you see these guys, feel free to say hello, and I'm sure, you know, if you like what they do, then yeah, you can join their guild. And I'll put a link in the description below for their guild advertisement as well. Okay, so I think this is where I'll leave it. I think this area is at peace for now. So thank you for watching, and hope that you enjoyed it. As always, if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is Phone Gaming Connoisseur. Take care.